I'm making oatmeal raisin cookies now. So because this thing makes such a noise, I've put in the butter and the brown sugar and granulated sugar and beat that until it was mixed. Then I added the egg and the vanilla and beat that to this point. Now I'm going to add a cup of all-purpose flour and then mix it until it's just about mixed. So that will take like a minute, and I'll be right back. Okay, I got all of the mixes together. I don't know why I keep saying okay all of a sudden. I've got all of the mixes done and getting the flour mixed in. Now I mix in 1.5 cups of oats and how many raisins? Was it 1 cup? Yeah, 1 cup of raisins. Which I don't really think is enough. So I'm just going to do that and see how it looks. Get all of that mixed in together. Then that has to chill for at least an hour. And John says that it's best if you do it overnight. I have always done the one where it's just an hour and it's fine. He says that the longer you chill it, the deeper the flavors are. But since everyone is loving these, I think chilling them for an hour is good enough. I've got too many other things to go in the fridge to take up this much space for overnight. So I'm going to chill this. I'm going to chill this for an hour and then come back and shape them into biscuits and bake them. Now this recipe also calls for 190, but for the cakes, for these things, it seems to work all right. It's just that I have to find out. Cheesecakes are rather delicate, I think. So I have to find out what the right temperature is for them and what the right time to bake is, because you don't want them too raw in the middle. I did it, like they said, till it's just kind of jiggles when you shake it. And it did that. But I think 2 things are why it fell. Well, 1, it fell because I dropped it, and 2, I used a slightly bigger pan because my smaller pan was located elsewhere, shall we say, or as Sheldon put it, otherwise located. And if you don't know who Sheldon is, well, you know. But anyway, so I'm going to chill that and then come back and put it all together to bake it, because he says also to, no, it's the other one I'm making today that you freeze. I'm making 3 cakes, 2 today and 1 tomorrow. Anyway, this has been chilling now in the fridge for a couple of hours actually, because I was on the phone. So it's quite well done. And now what we do is use a cookie scoop, which I still have to order. So instead I'm just using a regular spoon. And you make balls of dough. Chilling helps them to keep their shape. So you give balls of dough and put them a couple of inches apart on the baking sheet. So I'll do that. Obviously that would take a while for you to see. So I'll do that and then I'll show you the next step. Now I've finished with the oatmeal raisin cookies. What I did was, of course, I made them into those little balls and put them in the freezer for 10 minutes and then put them in the oven for about 10 minutes. And there they all are. The thing is that putting them in the freezer was to help them retain their shape a little bit more so that they wouldn't just go spreading wildly out. They did still spread a bit, but remember the other ones that I made, those of you who ate them, you know what I mean. They came out to be like that big. So I chose to freeze them this time to see if it would help, and they are a more reasonable size, I think, and a little bit fatter as well. So there we have a dozen oatmeal raisin cookies.